Laurel Gand. Alter ego, Leela Linda. Occupation, Legionnaire. Known relatives, Lauren Gand, mother, deceased. Zavril Karma, father, deceased. Eltro Gand, cousin. Lauren Gand, infant daughter. Rond Vidar, common law husband. Group affiliation, Legion of Superheroes. Anti-Gand resistance armies. Base of operations, 30th Century United Planet Space. First appearance, Legion of Superheroes, second series, 6, April 1990. Height, 7 foot. Weight, 175 pounds. Eyes, blue-green. Hair, light blonde. History. Laurel Gand is a distant descendant of Gand, the legendary 20th century hero Valor. Her cousin, Eltro Gand, is a direct descendant of Lars' older brother. Laurel grew up on Riklev 2, an asteroid on the rim of the Daxam star system. Laurel's mother was a key officer of the Electro Tower base there, which was designed to protect the system from invasion. Agents of the legendary Gand warlord Zaryan the Conqueror infiltrated the base, killed Laurel's parents, and cleared the way for a Gand invasion of Daxam. But Laurel was able to reach the base's auxiliary control room and decimate the Gand fleet, saving Daxam. Her brave action made her a hero on Daxam and a despised demon to the Gand race. For her protection, Eltro secretly sent her off to Earth to live in an orphanage under the name Leela Linda. She was left isolated and alone, her loving parents dead and all her friends and relatives light years away. After about 2 years of this loneliness, Laurel was visited by 3 members of the recently formed Legion of Superheroes, who invited her to apply for membership in the group. Her tryout was going smoothly until she encountered a vein of lead, a substance deadly to Daxamites, and discovered she'd built up a resistance to the anti-lead serum she'd been taking. A fellow applicant, Brainiac 5, was able to modify the serum and save her life, and both he and Laurel were accepted for membership. In the Legion, Laurel found a new family. She immersed herself into the heroic spirit and camaraderie of the vibrant young Legion and fell quickly in love with the quiet, brilliant Brainiac 5. This was the start of a long, distinguished Legion career for Laurel, but also of a rocky on-again, off-again romance with Brainy. Despite their strong mutual attraction, Laurel found Brainy often wrestling with the desires of his heart and the demands of his intellect. Their star-crossed love reached the turning point when Brainy walked out on the Legion in the wake of a conspiracy against the sorceress Glorith. When Brainy decided to return to his homeworld of Colu without ever considering Laurel's feelings on the matter, she angrily refused to follow. They parted on poor terms. Shortly thereafter, when the United Planet's economy collapsed in 2989 and the Guns exploited the opportunity to invade UP space, Laurel and the Green Lantern Rond Vidar headed out for the front lines to drive back the attacking fleets. They made a stopover on Colu and pleaded with Brainy to join them, but the Coluan responded that his strengths were ill-suited for frontline combat. Laurel left, once again broken-hearted. She vowed that Brainiac 5 would never hurt her in this way again, and without looking back, she plunged into the horrific war with her old adversary, the Guns. In their subsequent years fighting side by side, Laurel and Ron gradually developed a mutual attraction and eventually fell in love. Though never legally married, they've had their first child together, a daughter named after Laurel's late mother, Lauren. Laurel's reintroduction to the Legion team has created an awkward situation. She realised she's never stopped loving Brainy and must face the disturbing possibility that she may actually love him more than Rond. Like her famous ancestor Valor, Laurel deeply feels the responsibility of her Daxamite powers and puts them to use in staunch defence of the classic UP principles: self-determination, free expression and the rule of equitable law. Despite the scars of her childhood, she holds a strong faith in the basic good of sentient life and believes that, if nurtured properly, the universe can blossom into a glorious manifestation of that good. Powers and weapons. Laurel possesses the classic Daxamite powers. Under a yellow sun, she acquires super strength, invulnerability, super speed, vision powers and flight. The current version of her anti-lead poisoning serum also gives her powers under all types of suns, including red ones.